So here's a question that probably crosses your mind every time you're staring at that delivery app at 9 p.m. What would actually happen if you ate pizza every day? And I'm not talking about for a week or a month. I mean legitimately making pizza your daily meal. Would you actually destroy your health? Or is this one of those things the internet has blown way out of proportion? Look, I'm in my late 20s, and pizza has gotten me through college, late work nights, and honestly, more days than I'd like to admit. But after doing a deep dive into actual medical studies, I found out the answer isn't as simple as you'd think, and it's definitely not what I expected. Here's the thing that nobody talks about. Pizza isn't just one food. Think about it. A thin crust margarita with fresh tomatoes and a drizzle of olive oil is a completely different beast from a deep dish, meat lovers pizza drowning in processed cheese and pepperoni. According to research published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition, the nutritional profile of pizza can vary by over 300% depending on how it's made. That's not a typo, 300%. So when studies say pizza is bad for you, which pizza are they talking about? Because that actually matters. A 2018 study from the journal Nutrients found that when people consumed pizza made with whole grain, crust, reduced cheese, and vegetable toppings, their cardiovascular markers actually didn't deteriorate over a 4-week period. But here's where it gets interesting. The sodium problem. The biggest issue with daily pizza consumption isn't what you'd expect. It's not even the calories, although we'll get to that. It's the sodium. The average slice of pizza from a major chain contains between 600 to 800 milligrams of sodium. That's per slice. The American Heart Association recommends no more than 2,300 milligrams per day, with an ideal limit of 1/500 for most adults. Do the math. If you're eating 3 slices, which let's be honest, who stops at 1 slice, you're looking at somewhere between 1,800 to 2,400 milligrams in just one meal. A study published in the New England Journal of Medicine in 2014 tracked over 100,000 people across 17 countries and found that high sodium intake was directly linked to increased blood pressure and a 15% higher risk of cardiovascular events. But what does this actually mean in real terms? When you consistently consume high levels of sodium, your body retains water to dilute it. This increases blood volume, which puts more pressure on your blood vessels. Over time, this doesn't just increase your blood pressure temporarily. It can cause lasting damage to your arterial walls, increasing your risk of heart disease and stroke significantly. The calorie equation. Now let's talk about calories, because this is where things get really interesting. A typical slice of cheese pizza has about 250 to 300 calories. 3 slices puts you at roughly 750 to 900 calories for one meal. For someone with a daily caloric need of around 2,000 to 2,500 calories, that's actually manageable if the rest of your diet is balanced. Here's what surprised me though. A 2014 study published in Pediatrics followed children who regularly consumed pizza and found that on pizza days, they consumed an average of 408 additional calories compared to non-pizza days. The key word here is additional. It wasn't that pizza itself was the problem. It's that pizza rarely replaces a meal. It often becomes a meal plus all the other stuff you're eating. And there's a psychological component too. Research from the journal Appetite in 2016 found that highly palatable foods like pizza trigger dopamine responses in the brain, similar to addictive substances. The combination of fat, salt, and refined carbohydrates activates reward centers that make you want to keep eating, even after you're physically full. So eating pizza daily could actually train your brain to overeat. Nutritional deficiencies. But let's say you're someone with incredible willpower. You eat exactly 2 slices of pizza every day. You count your calories and you're good, right? Well, not exactly. Here's something that doesn't get talked about enough. Nutritional deficiency. Pizza, especially from commercial chains, is heavily skewed toward 3 macronutrients: carbohydrates, fat, and protein, mostly from cheese. What it's missing is dietary fiber, essential vitamins like A, C, and K, and minerals like potassium and magnesium. A study in the Journal of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics found that people who frequently consumed pizza had significantly lower intakes of fiber and vitamin C compared to those who ate it occasionally. If you like this video so far, hit that like button. It actually helps more people discover this content. And honestly, it helps me know you want more deep dives like this. The gut health factor. Here's something that might actually change how you think about this. Recent research into the gut microbiome has shown that dietary diversity is crucial for maintaining healthy gut bacteria. A 2020 study published in Cell found that people who ate a wider variety of foods had more diverse gut bacteria, which is linked to better immune function, mental health, and even weight management. When you eat the same food every day, especially one that's low in fiber and high in processed ingredients, you're essentially starving certain beneficial bacteria while feeding others. Over time, this imbalance, called dysbiosis, has been linked to inflammation, digestive issues, and even mood disorders. Your gut needs variety, and pizza every day just doesn't provide that. The inflammatory response. Let's talk about inflammation for a second, because this is where the science gets really compelling. Refined carbohydrates, like the white flour used in most pizza crusts, have a high glycemic index. This means they cause rapid spikes in blood sugar. When your blood sugar spikes repeatedly, your body releases inflammatory markers as a response. A meta-analysis published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2013 reviewed 50 studies and found that diets high in refined grains were associated with increased levels of C-reactive protein, a key marker of inflammation. Chronic inflammation is now understood to be a root cause of numerous diseases, including type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and even certain cancers. The realistic take. So here's my honest take after reviewing all this research. Could you technically eat pizza every day and survive? Sure. People have done crazier things, but would it be optimal for your health? Absolutely not. The combination of high sodium, refined carbohydrates, excess calories, and lack of nutritional diversity creates a perfect storm for long-term health problems. That said, if you're strategic about it, choosing thin crust, loading up on vegetable toppings, going easy on the cheese, and treating it as one component of a varied diet, you're in a much better position than someone crushing delivery pizza daily. But at that point, you're basically eating a flatbread with vegetables, and we've kind of moved away from what most people consider pizza. The bottom line is, this pizza is amazing. I'm not here to demonize one of humanity's greatest culinary inventions, but the evidence is pretty clear that making it a daily habit, especially the commercial variety most of us order, comes with real health consequences that compound over time. Your body is designed to thrive on variety, and giving it the same high-sodium, high-calorie, low-nutrient meal every single day is asking for trouble. If you found this video helpful and you want to see more content, where we actually dig into the science behind everyday questions, hit that subscribe button. I've got a lot more myth-busting content coming your way, and I promise to always give you the research-backed truth, not just clickbait. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.